Alright, I admit it, I was wrong. There, I said it. I've never been so wrong. You see, I made a video last week and the video was about why the Isekai genre is complete buns. And one of the points that I stood on so hard was the main character being overpowered so fast. Like, I used to think it was complete cringe, but now I understand. I bet y'all are confused, so I'll explain. I started reading manhwas. Besides One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Blue Lock, and Aoashi, I don't touch mangas, let alone manhwas. I was a manhwa hater for a minute, and now I've been converted. Solo leveling is the truth. I was scrolling through YouTube and saw that it was getting its anime adaptation soon. So I was like, I might as well catch up a little. I started reading it. I was going in with my little philosophy, anime with overpowered main characters just aren't good. Besides One Punch Man. That bald 5'9", 25-year-old Japanese man is him. Anyways, I started reading it and wasn't convinced. I dropped it a couple chapters in, and then I went back to YouTube and I was seeing more solo leveling propaganda. I was thinking in my head, y'all brothers is sick and just hype up anything. Went to Discord and the same shenanigans were happening right before my eyes. Join my Discord if you haven't already. I closed my laptop and walked away because I had to get away from this nonsense. I had enough and I wasn't falling for the hype ever again. But I got bored and there was nothing else to do, so I gave in, hopped back on my laptop and continued reading from where I left off. I think it's time to introduce you to today's video sponsor and editors, Asaj Media. If you're looking for a professional video editing agency that delivers top-tier editing services with fast turnaround times, you need to check out this agency. Their team of experienced editors is dedicated to ensuring that your edited videos are delivered in a timely manner without sacrificing quality. Whether you need a simple cut or a complex video with special effects, this agency has the skill and expertise to make it happen in record time. They understand the importance of getting your videos out to your audience as quickly as possible and committed to helping you achieve your goals. If you are interested, they are ready to have a meeting with you at any time. If you come to us through this link, you will receive a 20% off the official contract. Now back to the video. Okay, so solo leveling is based in a modern world where they have something called gates. And when they first appeared, people started becoming awakened and then known as hunters. And based on the mono level one possesses, you too become ranked accordingly. So the ranks go from E to S, E being the weakest and S being the strongest. As a hunter, you become an advanced human because your physical abilities are advanced and you are a lot stronger and faster than a normal human. The gates are dungeons, and if you play video games, there are a bunch of monsters to fight. And there is a boss you got to defeat, and that is also the same for the story. The same way hunters are ranked is the way gates are ranked. So, the story begins with Sung Jin-woo. He is nicknamed the weakest hunter of all mankind. He is completely weak, and he can't even fight in level E gates because he can't even beat an E rank monster on his own. So the story continues. He joins a raid, something he does on the regular. Even though he's weak, he goes every time to try and get money for a sick mom and sister who are going to school. He joins the strike squad, and the other guys there proceed to call him sorry behind his back, and he hears them. They may not have meant it in a malicious way, but I'm just not letting that slide. Gang, even if you whoop me, it's the principle. Just can't let that slide. They join the gate, and to everyone's surprise, not mine, he gets hurt. So they got Lee Joo-hee, the healer, to heal him. As that happens, they complete the dungeon, but turns out there was another dungeon inside the dungeon, also known as a double dungeon. They end up deciding to go into the dungeon because Lil Miss Glass Vase over here, aka Jin-woo, decides that he wants more money because he's broke. They kept going down the dungeon and reached a room where there was a bunch of statues. One thing led to another. The statues came alive and damn near murked everyone. The biggest statue was known as God. There was no way that dude was a god because he was a straight demon. He was up to no good, just like Brooke in a bathroom full of naked women. Like, you can't call a dude like that God. Ain't no way. So Jin-woo uses his brain and solves the riddle and end up getting the rest of everyone to safety. Well, not really. What really happened is he tells everyone to stay inside the sacrificial area, like around the altar. and everyone decides to save themselves and leave Jinwoo to die. He was sadly killed and was a sacrifice needed to save everyone else. So you thought. Somehow, someway, he woke up in the hospital the next day. If you were Jinwoo, would you blame everyone for running away? Let me know in the comments. This is the area I got bored at because I thought I knew where the story was headed. I thought I knew everything that needed to be known about this anime. I thought I was a genius, but I wasn't ready for the level that this manhwa could reach. That's when I was bombarded with hype moment after hype moment. I was excited that he was overpowered because there was still a story there for us to see. Yes, the show is about him being overpowered, but there is a thick plot. For instance, Jinwoo's dad is still alive, and he's insanely powerful. He defeated an S-rank hunter in seconds. Also, apparently there's an island of flying ants that even the S-rank hunters from Korea couldn't beat. Also, who is whispering in the monsters' heads telling them to kill humans? And who are the national level hunters? There are so many questions, and I feel like Jinwoo being overpowered isn't even that important. Don't get me wrong, him being so strong is what I believe to be the central premise, obviously. But there's a way deeper layer to all of that, and it is exciting. I like that there is so much mystery, and it makes Jinwoo being overpowered exciting. He's already stronger than a bunch of S ranks already, so seeing that he is going to make a guild is something exciting to witness. And I can't wait to see what will unfold next. I pray solo leveling is adapted the right way because the way they treated some of the other manhwas is brutal, like God of High School. Solo leveling will be the next greatest anime for real. If you want to know what the problem with Isekai is, watch this video here. Also, comment peace down below if you reach the end of this video. Peace.